Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna do a makeup graveyard on powder, all things powder. Now I have 100 in all categories, from loose to colored powders, brightening powders, HD powders, finishing powders, every powder in between, 2 drawers filled to the brim that would not even open, which signaled to me, hey, sit down and get rid of half of your collection. You don't need all of these. And I'm here to identify what is the best of the best, drugstore to luxury and everything in between. I'm a little obsessed with setting powder. I'm very, very picky when it comes to which ones will not crunch, bunch, cake, which will lock down the makeup, which will brighten. Like, there's a powder for every occasion, and I only want to keep the best. We're gonna start this off with translucent pressed. They are quite literally all the same. They are all the same. They have the same functionality. They are going to blur the pore, of course, set the face, but they're not adding color. They're translucent. The only thing that I have to say about a purely white, translucent, colorless powder, whether it is loose or pressed, this can be tricky if you are doing flash photography. However, during the day, if you need to touch up and you don't want to add more bulk, more color, a pressed powder like this can get you places. It can smooth out the skin and just give this beautiful, just seamless, untextured reduction in shine without crinkly, wrinkly, bulky, more makeup, which is not what we want to do. So I am going to keep a couple of these. I'm getting rid of the Wonderskin. Fenty, I'm so sorry, you have not made the cut. Charlotte Tilbury, you have not made the cut. Westmore Beauty, I do really love this one. I'm going to keep one of these. NYX, Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Love your concealer, Can't Stop, Won't Stop. And I did like this one, but it's just in competition, it's not the best. Dermablend, great, but also not the best when I'm comparing the pile. RCMA, you have made the cut. M Cosmetics. This is probably my very favorite one. I love this. It is translucent. It looks slightly, almost a little bit peachy next to the stark white ones that I have here, but it goes on very, very translucent. This is one of my favorites just because it adds a nice silkiness to the skin and it just brings everything back to life without canceling out your bronzer or blush. It just really minimizes the pores, just like that, and lines, just like that. Now this was rolling around in the back and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a color-free powder that is loose, that has a little bit of a texture to it. So it is not that straight HD fluff that kind of flies everywhere. This is remarkable. I have to keep this and put it out so that I am using this to set my makeup. A lot of makeup artists will use this on set for good reason. It's professional, it does the job, it's not crazy expensive. An OG Hall of Fame, probably like the greatest discovery of cleaning out these 2 drawers because I had entirely forgot about this one. If you are looking for a great loose setting powder that is talc free, because we are moving into that era where everything is like talc free, talc free, talc free, and a lot of it just does not have the opacity and it does not hold and lock down the makeup as powders in the past did. Givenchy, I'm calling you out on that one. We are all still sad about it. Anyway, everyone's launching talc free. Makeup by Mario did as well, and I tried it and I was pleasantly surprised. This one is a really beautiful powder. Does it lock down everything as much as some of my others? No, but it gives a very beautiful finish. It does hold the makeup together, it does prevent shine, and it doesn't look crunchy, bunchy, cakey, or uneven, which is my gripe with the Laura Mercier as well. It just kind of goes on a little uneven. This one's really good. Laura Mercier Translucent, Glow, and Celestial Light. I never use these, so I'm gonna give these away. Sticking in theme with these like HD-esque powders that are a little bit colored, the RCMA ones, as much as I love the RCMA colorless powder that has a little more bulk and weight, I am gonna get rid of these ones right here that are HD. I don't reach for an HD too much, and the ones that I like are actually from the drugstore, so I'm passing on RCMA, even though RCMA, I love you. Mistine, I am passing on this one. I just never ever reach for it. Urban Decay, translucent, meh. It's just, that's what it is, meh. It's like not good, it's not bad. L'Oreal does a way better job with their HD-esque blurring Infallible powder, which I will be keeping. Rare Beauty, again, this is like a very HD-esque powder right here. It's just so finely milled, but it does not hold the face together at all. And it has a little bit too much, it's like HD, but has like a lot of color in it somehow. Do you see? I don't like this one. Just not a fan. It's just not for me. More HD powders, but we are going to keep this in the category of brightening banana powders. Now this is from Maybelline, the Lasting Fix Banana. I have to keep this one. It is so truly good. If you're looking for a brightening powder that is a little more finely milled, this is the one. The Selfie Ready from Joa, this one is really great as well, but I like the Maybelline better, so this one has been eliminated. Essence Brighten Up, I literally have 2 of these. I have to keep at least one. It's an OG brightener for under the eye that works, that I want to say is like $3.99, $4.99. Really beautiful texture. It's an iconic product for a reason. And then the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Banana, I am gonna get rid of this one. I just don't reach for it. And if I'm gonna brighten, I'm probably gonna go more in this avenue or a pink brightener versus a banana if it's a thicker weighted powder. Purple powders, I have one from Tarte. We have a trio right here, which is a neutralizing powder that I just don't like from Moira. So those are out, but this one, the Amethyst powder, this was another like, I thought I lost you. This is literally the color Amethyst. This is so old. I probably need to get another one. You can see I have hit pan, and it is true. If you ever see a beauty creator online hitting pan on a product, that is your sign that it is something great, because we all try so much stuff that it's like, I'm distracted over here, I'm distracted over there, and it's just fun to play with new things. But if you keep going back to one particular item over and over and over again, enough that you hit pan, speaks for itself. So this one is staying so good. Like I almost want to like just do a little dazzle under the eyes right now. It's just a beautiful, gorgeous, like it just perked me up right teeny tiny bit. It's not lilac purple. It's almost like a baby pink purple. I love. I bought this to share in a video. This is very helpful for those of us with red skin, rosacea. This is a neutralizing powder from Neutrogena that is great, but I've had this in my drawer for way too long. This does also have niacinamide in it. This is a good powder. Neutrogena surprisingly makes amazing powders. I need to kind of explore more of them. I haven't been terribly into the brand in a few years, but this one is really good. I'm just not using it on the daily, so it's out. This is amazing. So we're moving into peach. This is from Catrice. This is their under eye brightener setting powder. I don't know what they put in here to make it so brightening and smoothing for under the eyes, but this is amazing. Whenever I remember to use this specifically under the eyes, I have a very locked in, line reduced situation, and I'm here for that. Also, I haven't used this one in a while. This is the Secret Brightening Powder for Under Eyes specifically from Laura Mercier, so I'm gonna keep that. The Peach Baking Powder from Revolution. This one is really, really good, but do I reach for it often? No. So you're on the fence. Like, honestly, I kind of want to keep you. Okay, you're a maybe. Pink setting powders. We all kind of went through it with the pink moment, the trend to use pink, 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 pink underneath the eye, and it does brighten. It does do a lot of good. I right now am so into this one from Essence. This is the Flawless Skin Trio Loose Setting Powder, and I swear this does something magical. So this literally, it was in my drawer. Like, it wasn't even a part of the declutter. It was like already in there, and I was like, oh, I gotta pull this one out to count how many powders we have in all. This stays. The Catrice Bright and Blur Loose Powder is also really, really good, but they have some newer powders that I'm gonna be trying, and I am gonna let this one go. I'm also gonna let go the Wet n Wild Loose Setting Powder. There's nothing wrong with this one. If you're into pink brightening powders that are a little more coveragey, you might really like this one, but we need to make room. We're doing a good job letting things go. Westman Atelier, I feel like I spent so much money on this that I like have to keep it. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite though, but I'm gonna keep it and try to make it work. I'm just not ready to part with it. Rose Baking Powder from Revolution. I like the peach one better. This has a little too much pinkiness and can actually look pink under the eye, so I'm gonna part with this one. Tower 28. Do we remember this was like all I was putting underneath my eyes for the longest time? I hate that it doesn't have a mirror. Makes it really inconvenient if you're using this as a touch-up powder on the go, but the formula is absolutely stunning. I'm keeping it. For my oily skin girls out there, this is a product I ordered on Amazon. I don't know this brand at all. Gade Mirage Mattifying Air Light Setting Powder. I have never met a better mattifying powder that does not make you look dry, cakey, overly made up. This one, even with my combo leaning dry skin, I can use on my T-zone and it does not emphasize pores. It doesn't bulk up on liquid makeup. It just sets everything smoothly and beautifully, but really keeps oil and shine at bay. Sometimes if it's super hot back here and I'm getting very, very like sweaty and oily, I will put this one on and it just eliminates the problem so quickly. And I'm gonna be getting rid of the Born This Way translucent setting powder. This is supposed to be a little bit more like, it says it's an ethereal setting powder. I find this to be not what it's marketed as. It's like got a little too much pigment and it's quite like mattifying. I just don't like this one. We're getting rid of it. I prefer so many others. You guys, I swore I was done with Coty Airspun and then I found this at the back of the drawer and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm not. Oh, grandma's closet. Oh my gosh, like my entire childhood like comes back to the forefront of my mind whenever I open Airspun powder. This powder's legit. Like this was the 2016 powder when we didn't have all of these options for baking and you needed a powder to really go in and handle business. This was the one. And I almost feel like for nostalgia, like I just have to keep at least one. I do want to say Huda Beauty is like the elevated form of this powder, but if you can get past the scent, because it smells ancient, okay? It smells like it's going to tell you secrets from the past. It's from another time entirely, even the container, but it's good. It's good. I'm keeping it. Maybelline Fit Me. I also love this one. Okay, I will keep, you're in the maybe pile. Photo Focus from Wet n Wild, another smash hit. If I'm doing a tutorial that's very budget friendly, something like that, I feel like I need to keep this one. And plus, you guys are like, maybe I should do a full face Wet n Wild. Let me know in the comments. Sigma, I was so into this powder for the longest time. I am gonna keep the Vanilla Bean powder. It's great for baking. It's almost like a hybrid because it has the bulk to bake, but it's not totally matte. It's just like a nice medium and you're staying, you're going. Huda Beauty. Oh my gosh, why do I have so many of these? Literally, this is the new packaging. This is the older packaging. We're keeping the new. I've been loving this. You get Cherry Blossom, you get Peach Pie in the same container. You can mix those two together. I love this combo. So let's get rid of Cherry Blossom, Cherry Blossom. These are they're ancient. They are old. They need to go. I'm gonna keep one cupcake and I'm gonna get rid of banana bread. You will have to fight me for these. These are the Prisme Libre powders from Givenchy before the update. And the pink one I am almost out of. I am going to cry. I literally, like I can't. This is like my favorite all-in-one, does everything powder. Brightens, it tightens, it sets, it finishes, it holds, it mattifies, but somehow adds a glow. This powder was so good. Givenchy, bring it back. I do also have the Prisme Libre 4-in-1 in 2 Satin Blanc, but the Rose number 3, this is the one. But I'll still keep this because I'm desperate. And then this is just an icon that I feel like I have to keep on hand. Laura Mercier OG Translucent before the removal of talc, keeping her as well. I'm not really a powder foundation girl. I used to be, but not so much anymore. So I'm getting rid of the Superstay 24-hour powder from Maybelline, Juvia's Place, Natasha Denona. I have a couple other shades upstairs that I need to play around with. The shade that I'm using right here is the High Glam Y5 Y7, and it's just a weird color on me, so I need to do better with the shade match. I'm getting rid of NARS. I just don't need you. Moira Lavish Pressed Finishing Powder. Also, never use this one. Everyone loves this powder from Kosas but me. Now, here's my issue. I like how it looks initially, but in 5 minutes, your face is like more greasy than it was before you set it. I can't figure this one out. It's just my skin type does not agree with it. I am gonna keep the number 7 powder. This is a Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Pressed Powder. If your face is dry and you just need a quick like set that's not going to totally suck the life out of you, but not be too shimmery. This is really nice. Galactic is kind of the same thing. This has more of a sheen to it, but it is really pretty and I just want to keep it. And then I have been seeing ads with the Laura Geller foundation recently and I'm just sucked in. I have not tried this one in a hot minute. I have the shade medium. I'm gonna give it a go with like a larger brush and concentrate it more like an actual foundation and see what happens. Lawless powder, again, I like the idea of the cleaner formula. I like the idea of it until I put it on my face and I'm like, nope, not for me. This did not hold my makeup together at all. LYS, pretty good, but not great. Doesn't hold your makeup together the way that I personally need it to. So goodbye. And then as far as more mineral-esque foundations, I'm just gonna get rid of these. I've had these for Lord knows how long from Pure, and I question if it's safe to use at this point. Same thing with Physicians Formula, so that's going goodbye. The Bare Minerals Original Veil. Oh, look, this is when I was putting stickers. October 22. Oh my God. I used to sell this and it is really good, but something weird about this powder is like, it does put like, oh, I don't want to say this about mineral makeup because a lot of people like mineral makeup. I used to sell mineral makeup. But if you use this too much, like if you're retouching the face, it will look good and it will incentivize you to keep putting more and more and more on because it kind of like seeps into the skin. And then when you put more on for a touch up, you're not seeing the face look very makeup-y, which is really, really pleasant. But if you get into that habit day after day after day, you notice you start getting a lot of clogged pores. The foundation doesn't seem to do that as much because you're not going back in again. With this one, you'll get shiny and then you'll just mitigate the situation and you'll be tempted to do that more and more and more. So what I have found is going in with more of an all-in-one and done setting powder where you're not fussing throughout the day is better for your skin. Even if it has more ingredients that potentially are questionable, that's just where I'm at with powder. I will, however, be keeping this Jane Iredale Mineral Powder Foundation. I used to wear this all the time and I am curious to use this one and then the Laura Geller, and I'll update you guys with how it goes as far as using it as actual foundation. My new love, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this powder. It locks you in, holds you tight. My makeup has been on, by the way, all freaking day long. I've been in front of lights, I have gone live, I have been working, I have been busy. So I'm not sat down fresh and my foundation is not patching apart. It's not getting overly greasy. It doesn't look too heavy. And I have not had to re-powder. And that's what I'm finding with this particular magnet powder is that you put it on and you're done. It is ridiculous. This is the one that you spill water over top of it and it stays dry. I don't want to know what's in here. I have no interest. I don't want to know because it works so well. It gives you the prettiest finish. This is just one to look out for. You can find it on Amazon. No words, no notes, no words. Nothing needs to be said. This will be with me forever. We are besties. Also excellent. Excellent powder, worth the hype, especially if you are over 35 and you are starting to see lines and wrinkles and texture. These Charlotte Tilbury powders are great for setting concealer specifically. They are great all over the face as well, but if you're someone with that one struggle right here where you're like, the lines, this one is really, really good. The hype is hype for a reason. Nostalgia is getting me with this one and they're discontinuing it, so we have to. This is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance. Oh my Lord. She has like gone into this one. You guys have heard me talk about this over again. I'm in the shade 110 and she will stay with me to the bitter end. By Terry, infused with hyaluronic acid powders, keeping 100%. Love these. I need to use these more. One size I'm getting rid of just because it looks too shiny on me. The concentration of the powder, I can't get it to do its thing. A lot of people love this one. I just couldn't get it to work for me. For some reason, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium just works better for an all over finishing powder kind of candlelit glow situation. So I'm gonna keep the MAC and I'm gonna part with one size. I'm getting rid of these ones from Bobbi Brown. I had an era where I would use these all of the time and I love how they look, but it is more clean girl-esque, like not lock you in type of powder. And I'm ready to let go. ready to let go. I'm also ready to let go of this one from La Mer. I feel like I had a hard time parting with this because of the money that I spent on it. I'm just being honest. Every time I would do a declutter, I'm like, well, maybe I can make it work. This powder does not lock the makeup in at all. It doesn't even look that great on the skin. Their foundations are top tier, I love, but this powder has finally got to go. I have 37 over here that I'm keeping, so the maybe pile, 38, 39, 40, 41 powders, and then my brain is going, wait, you have your L'Oreal Infallible powder somewhere that also needs to be accounted for. But I'm still under 50, which was the goal. I'm taking things from 2 drawers down to 1. I call this progress. It's not perfection. It's progress, and I need to keep things in each category to be able to do all the videos that I do for you guys. I hope this gave you some inspiration for good powders in every category, and also let you know about the things that I'm just not interested in anymore. I like doing these kind of videos from time to time, and if you like seeing them, then be sure to give this one a thumbs up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love you all so much. Thank you for decluttering with me and keeping me company. And other than that, you guys go and have a great day, whatever you are doing. I love you, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.